form of divination known as chiromancy, which is essentially candle wax reading. And for this, I'll be pouring the wax into the water and then reading the wax from there, or divining from it. And then I'll be pulling out some cards as well towards the end. Chiromancy, I think the earliest times where it was found was during the Celtic time, and then it spread across many other countries. All right, Sagittarius, let's get going. Let us begin. Sagittarius. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. We are being very practical this month. Like you are using your time and your flexibility. You're being very practical about it. I see you using lots of logic for this month, and I mean in terms of, you're being very practical in terms of how much you can do, fit in, what you can do. There's ooh, you see that sizzle? That's a confirmation. That's the universe, the spirit telling you that is something that you need to work on, that you need to look out, you need to focus on. That's a focus for you. Being practical. I see you're leaving a sense of pessimism, if you have had any, but you're going into the optimist energy, optimist way of life. You're going to be Mr. Optimist. So things are shifting, things are changing, and that's because you're gaining more control. That's because of this practicality that you are using, and therefore you know and you feel that you have a lot more control in how things are being handled. Certain situations that come your way, you're going to be able to deal with it really, really well. It comes in very handy, this kind of approach that you're taking, that you're doing for yourself. You are helping, or you have helped many people. There's a trust there that people have towards you. What I see here from what you have done for other people, I see it coming back tenfold. Things are coming back to you in much bigger ways than you realize, than you expect, Sagittarius. It's like their souls, the universe, the karma wants to thank you. For if you've helped anybody out there, Sagittarius, it's coming back to you. It will come in different forms and shapes. You will recognize what exactly that is, but it may come in quite powerfully, and that's because of the good work that you've put in. I really do see that very strongly here. And oh, you see that? The sizzle again. Remember that, focus on that. Something is really powerful that's happening. There is, the way you're changing and going about things harmonizes certain situations. I hope that makes sense. Things are being harmonized. So there's a great balance that's coming in. Things will feel a lot more peaceful. There is, at that peace, I see you being a lot more carefree. You're able to be more carefree. You see you letting your hair down, and I do see in some in some aspects, you may find yourself in unexpected situations and in unexpected places. So something may happen that will lead you to have to be somewhere suddenly. Um, but because of all the tools that you have learned along the way, you're going to know how to deal with it. You're going to know exactly how to deal with these things and with a certain kind of people. It won't bother you as much. Certain things that may have bothered you in the past will not bother you anymore because you deal with them differently and you kind of like have a hard boundary when it comes to that. Things are shifting, changing. Your communication is also changing. Things are a lot more open, but it's just done differently. I hope that makes sense for some. That does resonate. You're a lot more prepared, and good things, there's good outcomes that are going to come from that. Good outcomes, and I feel like it's from a certain source of the way communication is done. Okay. Business opportunities are on the horizon here. New business opportunities, further study for some. Also, wish fulfillment I see will be granted here. Um, there have been perhaps some outcries about something, or somebody has been crying out, and I see healing. I see really great, strong healing on your side. So I do see, like, perhaps, there's been cries for help, and there's going to be really positive healing and outcomes with that. There is a progression here in terms of your work as well and your home life. Things are progressing. Maybe, won't be, if you find that it's not going to be the busiest month, then that's always a good thing because you can focus on the other things that matter that you need to do, like the things I was talking about in the beginning. There's spiritual healing and the spiritual growth here. That's a great time. If business is slow, focus on your spiritual growth. There's a powerful positive outcome that's going to come from this. And you will keep yourself busy. It's just it popped again. You will keep yourself busy. You will keep yourself busy. I also see for some of you, you're going to there's a great control here. There is control. You see, this is not even moving that much. You have great control. Your ability to control certain things leads you to higher places. It gives you authority. It gives you an upper hand. And I see you going to certain places to be with people, old friends, something like that, like possible travel. But I see, a small gatherings. And I think you prefer that rather than being surrounded by lots of people these days. That's what I'm getting for some. And something to do with grandparents or parental figures will be key for this month also. Perhaps you're reconnecting to them if they're in the spirit world, and if they're not in the spirit world, there's something beautiful and special happening around them. Okay. Let's see what the cards have for you, lovely Sagittarius. Let's see what the cards have for you. Sagittarius, the moon. The Three of Pentacles. I love the smell of candles, like after you put it out. King of Wands. Okay. The moon, the Three of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. You see? Practicality. The Three of Pentacles. That is, certain things are shifting. Certain illusions are being unmasked. You will no longer accept being taken advantage of. That's not happening anymore. Things are turning around, and it's like you're being heard, you're being listened to. You're being listened to here. You're in control. Control. Again, control. You have great control. That's what you're gaining. Great control over whether it's your emotions, whether it's if you're managing people, whatever it is, there's great control happening with you. But you're being heard, and you're being very much kind of, your presence is pronounced. Page of Wands. I do see you being appreciated for your creativity, and whether that comes out in words or physical stuff, you're being appreciated here. Six of Pentacles. That is what I'm getting here, an appreciation coming towards you, something that you absolutely deserve to be appreciated for. Again, I'm getting people and places that you're going to find yourself in, Sagittarius. People and places. Unexpected situations. But you because of this as I was saying before, your situations are going to be harmonized. You're going to find peace within them. So that balance is going to come in so handy for you. The Page of Cups and the Tower came in. Page of Cups and the Tower. I do see you being presented with something that could really change a lot of things. It may be very unexpected, a very big unexpected change that could change the course of many things. You could decide to up and leave to a whole new country, let's say. I see that it's an idea that will be floating in your mind for some time. But some things could come out of the blue. And whether that's an offer of a love, relationship, marriage, or something that could be, I'm sensing something positive though. Something could come in the way that will shake everything up. But, the way you are able to maintain the control over things in your life, it will be like a test to you in that sense. So I just see kind of you being rewarded. Okay. The Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. I didn't see this fall down. Okay. The Four of Pentacles and the Seven. Yeah. Control. See how he's control. The Four of Pentacles. You see how guarded he is, how he's holding things very tightly? That's very much you. But you're needing to do that. You're not going to let a good opportunity pass you. Here with the Seven of Swords, Sagittarius, you are ahead of the game. You're ahead of the game, that's what it is. You will be able to catch anybody that is trying anything on you, around negatively, or any kind of manipulation. That's not happening because of this self-control that you have, and because you keep your guard up, which you will need. But it really comes in so handy for you. Anything unexpected, you'll be able to deal with so easily, that people will actually admire you so much for that. They kind of wish that they had that kind of ability also, So, nothing will kind of shock you too much, because you're ahead of the game, Sagittarius. So much so that it's like you can almost predict what's about to happen. But these opportunities coming in for you, it's something that can flourish and continue to flourish, and be the start of something really great for you. You're focusing on your own happiness, and for you to be able to let your hair down and be more carefree. So kudos to you, Sagittarius. I hope that this helped. I was able to give you some kind of guidance, and thank you all so much for